Hey, welcome back to Six Pack Garage, Phoenix, Arizona. This is '09 TSX 6-speed. Cool little find. Not too many of these are manual, but and it's been a good car. But one issue that we're having right now is the clutch pedal is going right to the floor, so you're not able to shift. So I'm pretty sure it's the slave cylinder. Got this on Amazon. Had to get it fast, so really that's kind of my go-to when I need stuff fast. Is I just click and order. Anyways, I'm gonna drop in a new clutch master cylinder and let's see what happens. Stay tuned. Okay, so the clutch master is way down there. So this is the reservoir for it. That's got to come out. So I'll try to pull the fluid out of here. Pull that out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the strut bar off, unbolt the master cylinder, but don't disconnect it. I'm just gonna pull it to the side, and that will give me access. I might have to move this fuse box, I'm not sure yet, but that'll give me access to here, which, yeah, it's buried. But yeah, that's probably the hard part. Okay, now with the strut bar out of the way, the master cylinder unbolted but not disconnected, that's out of the way. I didn't disconnect the reservoir. For me, it seems like it's easier just to leave it on there, and then I'll just disconnect it later. That way I don't get fluid everywhere. So now I got to get that clutch line off. It's 10 millimeter. It'd be nice to have a 10 millimeter crow's foot, but I don't have one, so I'm gonna get a 17 millimeter in here to hold that nut right there. And then once I'm holding that, see, that's kind of like it moves. So you gotta hold that while you try to unloosen the 10 millimeter nut. Okay, so this is where filming gets to be a little bit of a pain. So there's a bolt here and a bolt there, and there's a pin right there. I already took it out, but that pin that holds the rod, I guess you call it push rod or whatever, that goes into the master cylinder, you got to take that pin out. And there was a clip that holds the pin in. I just use these Harbor Freight needle nose to grab the end of the clip and put the needle nose through there and just pulled it out. So that was a little bit of a pain, but yeah, I don't really have the right rig to film this, so I will take those two bolts out and take the clutch master out, and we'll go from there. Okay, I got it out. So those two bolts are here. So basically I used a 3/8, probably like a 6-inch extension with a universal 12 millimeter socket. You don't really need the universal for the left side bolt, but it's just, I'm sorry, the right side bolt, that's a straight shot, but the left one, the fuse block's in the way, so you need a universal to get in there, I think. You might be able to use a longer extension and get it from farther away, but that's what I used. it is. Okay, so here's the old one. So basically it must have just, the piston went in, but it never came back. So I don't know what the deal is there. But what I got to do now is adjust, have to take a measurement, figure out where this needs to be. So you have to adjust that throw, you know, of the piston, and you do that by adjusting this rod. So I'll just take some measurements, figure out kind of where it needs to be, and then swap over the hose from the reservoir to this. Obviously I'll lose some fluid when I do that, but no big deal. Okay, so master's in place, like that coupler, shackle, whatever you want to call it thing, that's in place, but no pin in it yet. So I've got just enough of the studs sticking out there to get the nuts started on both sides. And yeah, that's it. Okay, this is just bleeding the slave cylinder with 10 millimeter. So someone is pushing on the pedal and then holding it, and then I tighten the bleeder and they let go of the pedal, and just do that over and over until you get pressure, and then the pedal will return by itself once all the air is out of the system. But yeah, that's it. Everything's working. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.